If you want to get faster inside DaVinci Resolve 20, mastering timeline navigation is one of the best skills you can learn. In this video, I'll walk you through the most useful ways to move around your timeline quickly, accurately, and without getting lost in your edit. Whether you're trimming clips, checking cuts, or jumping to exact moments in your project, these shortcuts and tools will save you a huge amount of time. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more DaVinci Resolve tips, tricks, and tutorials. Let's start with the most basic way to move through your timeline. If you want to move the playhead manually, simply click anywhere on the timeline ruler at the top of your sequence. The playhead will instantly jump to that exact point in time. This is one of the fastest ways to get to a specific part of your project when you can visually spot where you want to go. Next, you can drag the playhead. Just click and hold the white diamond handle at the top of the playhead, then drag it left or right across the timeline. As you do this, you can scrub through your footage and preview what's happening in the viewer. This is especially useful when you're trying to find a frame precisely or quickly review a section without actually playing the timeline. If you want more precise movement, use the arrow keys for frame-by-frame navigation. Press the right arrow key to move forward one frame at a time, and press the left arrow key to move backward one frame at a time. This is perfect when you need to line up and edit exactly, check sync, or find the perfect frame for a cut. Now let's talk about jumping between edit points. Press the up arrow key to move the playhead to the previous cut or transition. Press the down arrow key to jump to the next cut or transition. This shortcut is incredibly useful when you want to move from clip to clip without dragging through the entire timeline. It helps you navigate much faster, especially in longer projects with lots of edits. Another very helpful method is direct timecode entry. You can click the timecode display at the top right of the timeline or press the equals key on the numpad, then type the exact time you want to go to and press enter. This lets you jump straight to a specific timestamp without manually searching for it. If you already know the timecode you need, this is one of the quickest and most accurate navigation methods available. For playback control, DaVinci Resolve gives you the classic J, K, and L shortcuts. Press L to play forward, J to play backward, and K to stop. If you press L or J multiple times, you can increase the playback speed such as 2 times, 4 times, and beyond. This is useful when you want to skim through footage quickly and get a better sense of what's happening in the timeline. If you want slower, more controlled playback movement, you can hold or press L to move forward and hold or press J to move backward. This gives you a kind of slow motion scrubbing effect, which is great for inspecting details, checking motion, or locating a specific moment in the clip. You can also jump directly to the beginning or end of a selected clip. Press the semicolon key to send the playhead to the very first frame of the selected clip. Press the apostrophe key to send it to the very last frame. This shortcut is excellent when you're working on a clip and need to quickly check its boundaries. Now let's cover timeline scrolling. If you want to move left or right across a long timeline without changing the playhead position, rotate the mouse scroll wheel while holding the control key. This will horizontally scroll the timeline view, which is great when your project is spread far across the screen and you need to quickly navigate through distant sections. For vertical movement through multiple tracks, hover your cursor over the track headers and rotate the mouse scroll wheel. This lets you move up or down through your video and audio layers, making it much easier to work inside large multi-track timelines. Setting in and out points is another powerful way to control navigation. Press I to mark an in point at the current playhead position and press O to mark an out point. These markers help you define a section of the timeline you want to focus on. If you need to clear them, use Alt+I or Alt+O. This is especially useful when you're preparing a section for review or export. Once your in and out points are set, you can jump directly to them. Press Shift+I to move the playhead to the in point and Shift+O to jump to the out point. This is a fast way to move between the start and end of a selected section without manually searching for it again. Finally, don't forget about the timeline scroll bar at the bottom. If you click and drag the thin gray bar along the bottom edge of the timeline, you can move your field of view quickly across very long projects. This is especially helpful when you're working on large timelines and need to jump from one end to another without zooming or dragging endlessly. So those are the main ways to navigate the timeline in DaVinci Resolve 20. Once you start combining these methods, your editing workflow becomes much smoother and much faster. You'll be able to jump around your project with confidence, work more efficiently, and spend more time editing instead of searching. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next DaVinci Resolve guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.